Hi, welcome back to my tiny Tuscan kitchen. I'm Judy of Divina Cucina. Today we're going to do a great recipe with zucchini. I thought I'd kind of cover two bases today. I've been doing the keto diet, so there's no pasta allowed. So I'm going to make today kind of an idea based on lasagna, but also on like how we do like a parmigiana. So we do like eggplant parmesan, artichoke parmesan. Today I'm going to use zucchini and cut them into lengthwise strips and use those like as noodles, and then layer them with ham and cheese and a little bit of a cream sauce that I'm going to make with fresh ricotta. Now normally we wouldn't use the ricotta, you could use the bechamel sauce. In eggplant parmesan they do a tomato base, but there's also a version that's called in bianco, a white one, which would have either bechamel sauce, a little bit of cream, or like what I'm going to do today, some of this beautiful pecorino cheese. So I'm preheating my oven to like 350, and I wanted to just show you how easy it is to make these strips. I use a potato peeler, and just you push down and keep it pushing so it goes all the way, and you get these beautiful ribbons of zucchini. Now we also do carpaccio of zucchini, so you could marinate these in lemon juice, pinch of salt and olive oil, and that's really a beautiful salad. Or you can get one of these inexpensive mandolins, and you just do want to be sure to push it all the way, okay? And just watch your fingers, and you get these beautiful strips. So I'm going to do that to about a pound of zucchini, and then we'll be back to assemble and put all of our layers together. So here's my pound of zucchini strips, and I did end up with like little pieces left over. I'm just going to save these and make like a minestrone out of them, or a saute with garlic and olive oil and little pieces and make a pasta sauce. So what I'm going to do now for our white parmigiana is take my ricotta. You want to, if it's a fresh ricotta, you want to drain it so it's not really wet. This is sheep's milk. You can use cow's milk, whatever you have. And I'm just going to season it with a little Parmesan cheese, a little pinch of salt, okay? And then to lighten this up, I'm just going to add a dab of milk to it. And we're going to season it with some nutmeg. So I just want a little dab of milk. Now if you were doing actual keto, you would use like an almond milk or something like that, or heavy cream, right? So cream is better than milk for keto. Milk turns to sugar. I just want to lighten this up a little bit so it'll be spreadable. And then I have a whole nutmeg, which I'll just grate. Nutmeg is very traditional, like in the region of Emilia-Romagna, Bologna, and then down in Tuscany. My husband likes a lot of it. That's going to give it a nice flavor. And traditionally, that's what we would flavor our bechamel sauce with, which is the milk-based sauce thickened with butter and flour. Okay, so now I have kind of deli slices of scamorza, the smoked mozzarella. I have prosciutto cotto, which is ham, not prosciutto. Prosciutto cotto means like our kind of ham. Parmesan cheese, and then again, you don't want things that are really wet, so I have some of the kind of pre-grated mozzarella that doesn't give off any water. And so that's going to be great. So I'm going to start with a pan. And I'm just going to do a little kind of a wipe of the cheese, the ricotta on the bottom. Normally you would cover your pan with the tomato sauce, or you could also, you know, butter and breadcrumb it. I think this will be fine. And then we're just going to start layering our zucchini. And if it's a short piece, you just want to make sure you fill in that other end there, okay? And you want to just barely overlap them. Okay, these are actually very thin slices, okay? So I'm going to create my base. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slices of zucchini. And again, I'm just going to put more slices in the bottom here so it's a nice solid layer, okay? And then I'm gonna put some of our mozzarella, a little bit of this cheese, the ricotta cheese. We can just spread that too over the top. Not so easy to spread. Let's put some here and then we'll go through that. These would also be pretty as little zucchini roll-ups. If you want to do something like that, spread it with ricotta cheese, and then you could add the ham and the scamorza on the inside, roll them up, and then bake them, okay? And then I'm going to add some of the Parmesan cheese. We're going to add the ham. Again, this is from like grocery store deli sliced, thin slices of ham. So it'll be easy to slice through. And we just want single layers, so whatever it takes to fit in there. And then the scamorza cheese, the smoked mozzarella, again, thinly sliced. Okay, like that. And then we're gonna start again with the zucchini. And we're just gonna keep repeating this until we finish with the ingredients, okay? So I'll be back. Okay, so I got 3 layers of the zucchini, 2 layers of the ricotta. I still have some of the zucchini left over. And now I'm just gonna finish this up now with the rest of the ricotta spread on top. I think it's easiest to put it in the center and then spread it both ways from that. Okay. And then out. Again, it's just a light coating. Kind of protects your zucchini a little bit and moistens it. Now, if you had a really big zucchini, later in the season they tend to get to be big and watery. I would then salt them first and put them on a towel to drain so that they're not really wet. So again, Parmesan cheese, the mozzarella, okay. And just as a kind of extra bite, we're going to put little pieces of the scamorza on top here. Not as much as we put in the middle. It's just going to be a kind of a garnish, okay? So now I'm going to bake this for about half an hour and let it sit for half an hour before we eat it. So here is our beautiful Zucchini Parmigiana. It's too hot to eat right now, so I left it half an hour at like about 350 degrees in America, 160, 170. And then I turned on the grill for 5 minutes. Isn't that gorgeous? So we're gonna let that sit and then we'll serve a piece.